Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Time for another big Impy Stout. It's 9 a.m. here on Sunday. Good time for it. So yeah, it's by Mountain Culture in collaboration with Karoo, and they're a rum distillery. They might do whiskies and that as well. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they're based either in the Blue Mountains or Sydney somewhere. Yeah, so it's a barrel-aged Imperial rum and raisin stout at 11%. I love that can artwork, so cool and reflective, like the colours. Yeah, it's awesome. And yeah, it's called Sugarcane Champagne. And I've already poured a little bit in the glass, but I'll top it up. I just poured it for the photo. Haven't tasted it yet. Well, I have had a can previously, but that was about a week or so ago. Let's just say it's very nice. So yeah, I was always going to review one. I've got my sexy gold foil stout glass. Pretty cool. So yeah, jet black in colour. Pretty full body, I'd say. It's about a 2 to 3 finger head, slightly tan. Carbonation's about medium. Yeah, looks the part. Looks very, very nice. Cheers, Dan. Good to see you, brother. Hope all's well. You'd be flat out with the NFL back. So yeah, let's go a whiff. So yeah, huge raisin. I'm getting like a caramel and biscuity vibe. It's got the roast there, but I'm getting a lot of the fruit and the barrel character, so it's sort of, it seems like it's fairly balanced. Are you getting some like prune, fig, maybe a touch of apricot? I'm getting some coconut vibes as well. And maybe some dark chocolate. But yeah, it's just got that smell like it's going to be sort of well-rounded. Cheers, Stewie. Good to see you, mate. My first review since the one with you last night. Anyway, I'm going in. So cheers, guys. Sweetness is there on the palate. Roast is there as well, but you're getting, yeah, probably a little more sweetness than roast. It's quite rich. That raisin character is awesome. It reminds me of like it's got that real like Christmassy fruitcake sort of thing going on. Very, very rich sweetness sort of there initially. And yeah, you're just getting huge fruit flavor. And in saying that, like dark fruit, maybe, yeah, like some apricot. Definitely big like rum character as well. Yeah, and in some of those like those Christmassy cakes, you get that sort of, yeah, that rum presence at times. Yeah, you're also getting the like the oak character. Mouth feels quite smooth. I must admit, when I first had, because I had 2 cans of this, I had one fresh, and then I saved one for review. I feel like the flavors have just sort of like mellowed down a little. It's quite a good beer. Very, very nice. I love that rum barrel character. Like it's quite in your face and yeah, it's definitely prominent. Like, yeah, there's nothing worse when you get a barrel aged beer and the barrel character's just not there. Cheers, Shark. Good to see you, mate. Hope all's well, dude. Quite possibly, Stu. A lot of those beers have that sort of thing. I got like a real biscuity sort of aroma to it, but not so much in the taste. It's like dark chocolate, caramel. Yeah, you are getting that sort of brown, sugary, slightly molasses sort of note. Um, I'm not really getting coffee, but yeah, I'm really digging that rum barrel. It gives off, yeah, like the rum barrel gives off that sweetness. It's got your slight hint of booze. The oak is, yeah, the oak's sort of quite intense. Um, yeah, and like you're getting that coconut as well, which is nice. Sometimes it's hard to sort of distinguish in barrel character, like the difference between sort of a vanilla note and a coconut. But yeah, this one it's pretty obvious. I'll go back through some comments. Just the huge. In all honesty, though, dude, it'll be up around that mark. Yeah. Treacle. Black Treacle, I believe, is a song by Arctic Monkey. It's obviously cold here because as I'm talking, I can see my breath. It's meant to be spring and it's still winter weather. It's very irritating. But yeah, I'm going to pour some more in the glass, shall I? So yeah, I'll have to find out exactly where this Caru's from. Because yeah, if they do like mixed spirits, or when I say mixed spirits, like diverse like styles, it'd be somewhere I wouldn't mind checking out. But yeah, I just love that artwork. It's just very Australian. And just that, yeah, the reflection, like the different colours on the wing and the barrel just looks so cool. Yeah, percentage on this one, dude, is 11. So quite the big boy. One thing that's cool with mountain culture is they pair up with a lot of like different produce companies and like they'll do collaborations with like chocolatiers, bakeries, distillers. What else have they done? They've even done like local musicians. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They're very community focused. And being up in the Blue Mountains, it's a pretty cool thing because yeah, like companies like that working together, it's good for their tourism. Yeah, definitely. One of my favourites this year, I reckon. Be cool to like have a like say if you had all the wraps off your favorite artworks from beers, just had them all presented in like a frame of something like that would be pretty cool. Yeah, yeah, for sure. And a very good starter for my Sunday morning. Nah, it's probably not quite up there, Stu, but not far off. I feel like the barrel character is probably as good as Ramjet. Different style barrels. One thing with Ramjet is they use Starwood whiskey, and that's like top notch Australian whiskey. This Carrow's probably good, but probably not to the same level. It's rum, but yeah. I feel like the base of like the Ramjet base has just been perfected for years and years, and like he's just got it like dialed right down. Whereas Mountain Culture is still like they've only been brewing stouts for probably 3 or 4 years, and like they don't do too many of them, so you'll still get some stouts that are better than others. Whereas, yeah, I feel like Boat Rocker, he's just got it nailed in. He's been doing the same stuff for like probably 15 years or so. Yeah. I know Garage Project have had some really good ones. I always find when it comes to can artwork, there's just something about when you've got like, I mean, it has to be decent artwork, but something about animals always like appeals to me. Like Garage Project from New Zealand, they had this range where they had it was all holographic, and they'd have like sea creatures, and like you'd have like a big whale, and then you'd have a like a group of turtles and a shark, and I don't know, there's just something real cool about it. Like, yeah, I've kept all the cans, and I wanted to sort of do something with them. Yeah, but that is quite nice, and definitely a sipper. So, what's on for everyone's weekend? Today's just going to be a quiet one at home. Um, it's obviously my first beer for the day, but I'll probably have quite a few today. Um, yeah, I cooked up a really good breakfast this morning. It was nice. I call them mixed smallies. I make my own version of like breakfast muffins, and I had like egg, bacon, cheese, and like a hot sauce on them. I sent the photo to Drewy because he's currently live and he's getting really excited. And it's pretty cool if you show like a guy that works in that industry some food and he thinks it looks great. Like that's a good thing. I consider myself an okay cook. Certain things I probably do really well, and then other stuff like no good at all. But yeah, over the years it's probably helped. I did date a chef for a while. Cool. Still a bucket list beer for me. I'll get it one day. Go fishing, mate. What you need to do is find that beer, the barrel aged version of the one we had last night. Cheers, Josh. Hopefully we share a beer at some stage today. I'm assuming you're probably out and about getting some beers. I've already had my two big McMuffins, McSmallies, should I say. This is pretty moreish though. Like if you didn't eat but you had this, you'd be like, ooh, oh yeah, cool. I'll check it out. Yeah, that'd be good. Have you had much Alvarado Street Shark? Um, I've done a few beers that have been collabs for them recently. And I've got another one coming up. Um, trying to think where they're based. It's somewhere in California. I just don't know where. They've always had a little bit of hype around them. Yeah. What was it called again? Adam was saying the name of it in the chat. He said it was in it was the like the supermarket that's got the letters M&S or something like that. I can't remember the name. Yeah. Headspace, yeah, that was the name of the beer. Yeah, so as this has warmed a bit, you're getting a lot of coconut on the nose. Mm. See, I had a rum barrel aged coconut stout by Duges out of I think they're Swedish. They're somewhere in Scandinavia. I'm pretty sure it's Swedish. And yeah, that would have been one of the best beers I've had this year. It was so phenomenal. Just had this real like nice, like smooth mouth feel, slightly oily, like quite full. And yeah, just the rum barrel was so awesome. It was a real good roasty base. And then yeah, it had like toasted coconut in it. It was an absolute treat. Me and a mate shared it in a bar, and oh god, jeez, it was good. But yeah, definitely, I would say rich is a good word to describe this one. It's definitely got apricot. Sort of reminds me of like dried apricot, and then like your raisins, your prune, your fig. Mm. I feel like, yeah, I think I've said it in the past. I feel like rum barrel aged beers are underrated. I think it's something that breweries should consider more because there's so many like bourbon barrel age or whiskey barrel age, and yeah, some of the rum ones are really nice. But yeah, score for this one. I'm trying to think what I gave the coffee. There was a coffee similar beer to this, but coffee infused. Um, I reckon I might have given that like 4.6 or something like that. I reckon, yeah. Stewie, I reckon this is a 4.7, mate. So you'll be happy to hear that score. The old running joke. It's very, very good. And I'm going to enjoy sipping on it for the next hour or so. I've got here's one that'll interest the Americans. This is a macro beer I'll probably chug at some stage. But apart from that, I've got a few sort of craft beers. Got a couple of Mountain Culture and Banks IPAs and just some other Aussie stuff. But yeah, it should be a cruisy day. I'm probably going to join Miscellaneous next, but yeah, not sure what I'll be doing after that. Might even end up doing a review tonight if I'm still going. But yeah, as far as other stuff goes on the channel, I'm going to do Cooper's Sparkling Ale for Macro Monday tomorrow. So that'll be interesting. It's a beer that I've never really been that big of a fan of. It's just such a weird style of sparkling ale. Um, yeah, I've got like a Pahala Vanilla Porter. They're out of Estonia. I've got a Golden Drac. I think that's, I don't know if it's Belgian or Dutch. I'll pop that out at one stage. Hopefully some more dual reviews. Me and Josh have got a few things possibly coming up. So yeah, thanks everyone for chiming in. And we might see you again sometime soon, like this weekend. So cheers, peeps. Thanks again.